Here with men's soccer head coach Chris Zirpoli, senior team captains Evan Rapp, Billy Moyer. Coach, let's start with you. How does it feel to finally have the whole team back on campus together and finally getting back to soccer?
Move-in day for us, August 17th, it's like a holiday for me. I sit around, wait for it all year. It's like a kid waiting for Christmas. So to be able to see these guys get the team together on August 17th, there's nothing better than that.
How about you guys, Evan? We'll start with you. How's it feel to be back with the guys, back with the team, on campus and doing what you love?
Oh, it's awesome. It's a great feeling this year.
Billy?
Yeah, he said it perfectly. It's awesome.
So tell me a little bit about what camp's been like.
Go ahead.
Evan?
We have a lot of young guys coming in this year. I think we obviously have all these young kids, and we need to utilize them in the way we can, the best we can, because we don't have a lot of seniors on our team so far.
So tell me a little bit about, you guys had an abbreviated preseason camp, abbreviated in the sense of most years, but then, you got right back into classes, so then back into a practice schedule. How's it been, adjusting back to the flow of classes and then getting to practice, and how's practice flowed?
Well, it's been good to get back to normal. We were able to, even though we had a bit of a short preseason, we were able to get back, get right to work real quick. We've been working really hard, obviously getting back into classes. It's important to get the younger guys integrated. But as I said, it's good to have it back to normal.
So I'm going to ask this question kind of across the board. Coach, you can start. What did the summer look like for you, given that you weren't with the guys the season before? Was it, communicating with them about training and getting in condition to get back in soccer shape? What was that like?
Yeah, I think that really started in April with our small spring season. We ended up getting 4 games out of it. So that really started that process of getting us in shape. They get their summer workout packet. We're kind of limited what we can do, and that's where senior leadership is huge. So everyone has their packet. They know their expectations. We start about June 1st, and when they get here August 17th, the expectation is be fit, be in shape, so we can hit the ground running. And for the most part, everyone accomplished that.
So how do you guys do that as captains to get everybody doing their workouts and getting in shape, and then what you guys have to do to make sure you're in shape?
We were on them constantly about turning in things on time, turning in things in general. If you're not hitting where you wanted to be, we wanted them to keep trying it during the week or however long we had. And I think for me personally, there was a lot of days where it was either really hot out or rainy or nasty weather, and it was just hard to get into a gym somewhere. But you got to keep pushing through it and working on it.
Yeah, and I'll just add, I think it was important to keep guys motivated, make sure we remind them of what the end goal is, because as Evan just said, there are a lot of days you might not want to get out there. It might be hard to get going, but it's important to remind the guys what our goal is here.
So, Coach, what can fans expect from this group this year? What are you looking for?
I think the identity of our team continues to be the same. We always want to be the hardest working team on the field, but at the same time, we need to play smart, intelligent, tactical football, soccer, whatever you want to call it.
How about for you guys? What are your expectations for yourselves and for the team?
I think we're a really energetic young team. Come out and hopefully kick your teeth in if you're playing against us.
Yeah, we got a lot of young guys in, a lot of strong returning players. This year was the first year since I've been here, since we've been here, that we were able to go full field 11v11 right from the start. I think the expectations, sky's the limit for us.
So give us a little bit of insight of what goes on with your group off the field as far as team bonding and creating chemistry. Is that important for your group?
100%. 2 weekends ago, we did laser tag down in, some laser tag place. That was awesome. We had a team dinner after that. And we've been hanging out, doing all kinds of stuff afterwards, team meals in the cafeteria and doing everything together.
Yeah, we're always doing stuff off the field. Whenever we're not on the field, we're always together. Also, just on the academic side of things, we make sure we're keeping guys on top of things. We do a study hall every Friday. try to make sure we're working with each other as much as possible to try to build that family environment.
So, Coach, looking at the roster, looks like you have a pretty healthy sized roster this year. Do you anticipate a lot of competition at positions, and is that something that you go for?
That's something we've been working towards for 4 years now. So we built the roster from, I think, 18 to 20 to 22. Now we're at 30 this preseason. So it's the first preseason where we really can dive in right away, go 11 aside. So the competition already has been great, and we certainly hope that's something that continues on throughout the year.
How do you guys feel about that as players, and is that something that you see on the practice field, a lot of competition out there?
Oh yeah. We get into it with each other, but it's a good competition.
Yeah, obviously it's going to be competitive out there. As you said, we have a lot of depth and there's great competition, but that's something you want.
Any good stories to come out of camp or preseason or practices? Anything funny off the cuff that you can give us?
I mean, we got our butts kicked in laser tag by a bunch of young kids, but
Yeah.
It's tough if you don't know what you're doing.
yeah.
Coach, last one. The last few years, at least at Del Val, it seems to always rain when the men's soccer teams play. Is that something that you're going for again this year? Is that part of the strategy?
Certainly looks like it. We have a hurricane coming up this weekend that we'll have to play in, or a tropical storm, whatever it is, on Thursday.
Yeah, and we got a good introduction to that this past weekend too.